So now all day we have made Kempo work answering all of our questions. And I would like to ask Kempo if he has any questions for us about what it is that we're doing, studying Tibetan Buddhism in university. And also if he has any advice for us about what he thinks is most important for us to be studying or how we should be studying.
OK， 我首先问几个问题。首先问 Sarah 教授。我首先第一个很好奇，就是你们作为西方人，就精通藏语、精通藏文，然后从你研究这么多年的这个过程来看呢，就为什么你对这个藏传佛教这么感兴趣？那么藏传佛教的研究过程当中，对你个人而言有什么样的收获？你作为一个大学教授，就是你对别人呢，就是要想说的是藏传佛教对你带来什么样的利益？
It can be very hard to explain why something is fascinating, actually. I first heard about Buddhism when I was an undergraduate. I took a class called The History of Indian Buddhism at Yale University, and my professor used the Sanskrit word yatha bhutam, the way things are. The Buddha taught the way things are, and I wrote that in my notebook when I was 19 years old. And I was fascinated because when my teacher explained what the Buddha meant by that, suffering, impermanence, no self, I thought, wow, that's really true. That's really true. And so ultimately I was fascinated first and foremost because the Dharma made sense to me, and I thought there was something there for me to learn. Now, that was 20 years ago, and I am still studying. It's wonderful to have something like Tibetan Buddhism to spend my life studying, because I can never really know it, or I can never really finish learning. So getting a PhD isn't the end, it's actually just the beginning to learning more. I'm fascinated by Buddhism because I think it has something to teach me about why people suffer and how to live a life that is not self-centered, and I strive to take that message to heart. I'm also interested in Tibetan culture because I'm fascinated intellectually by Tibetan literature, language, history. So this is something that is not just about Dharma, it's also about intellectual fascination, and they are both there. Sorry, that was long.
我为了报答你们的恩德，就每一个人呢，我问一个问题。刚才你们问我，我现在问你们，然后如果有时间的话，你们简单给我回答就可以。我先问他那个，你最喜欢的这个4个是什么？就是这个为什么？
The first poem that I think I really fell in love with was the Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock by T.S. Eliot. It's a poem that I think like most college students encounter at some point, and a lot of people, that's like a kind of gateway for them to English language poetry, and it's very like funny and dark, and I think, it's the first poem I wanted to memorize, so yeah.
很好，我跟这个教授问一下就可能算可以了，时间吧。你对这个藏传佛教的唐卡艺术，有什么样的看法和有一些建议？
One thing that I guess I would say is that I admire is the constant reformation and development of painting without losing its fundamental purpose. So that as potential stand-ins for the presence of the Buddha, that has remained a central purpose. But each region, each time period, perhaps even each lineage has developed it and made it its own.